Hey everyone, welcome back to O2 Coding, and welcome back to the second episode of this our Discord.py series. This video we're going to be doing some simple commands, sending messages, and sending embeds. If you don't know what embeds are, a lot of bots use them on Discord. They just look nicer than sending messages, but you'll see when we get onto them. So yeah, let's start with a basic, just like a test command. We don't. All we have to do in this episode is just coding in here. We don't have to install anything else. But yeah, so when we're doing a command, instead of client.event, we're going to do a client.command, like that. Next, like this, we want to do async def test and ctx. CTX, you'll realize, is a very nice, important parameter to pass in all your commands because you can get a lot of stuff out of the CTX. Like who sent the message, where it came from, all this. So yeah, so we want to just pass in CTX there. That's all we need to pass in there. And then next we want to do await ctx.send. We're gonna make this an f string, which means so you can put stuff in it like variables. And we'll do this. So two curly brackets, and in the curly brackets we client.user.name. I'll explain that all in a minute, and then we'll say is online and ready to be used. You can obviously put whatever you want in here, but I'm just gonna do that. So basically what this is doing is obviously this library uses async which is await, and that's why you use async and await. But yeah, so that's why the awaits there. ctx.send. This is how you send a message in Discord PY. So this is actually going to send a message to your Discord server, which is pretty cool. So that's what I send back to CTX. CTX is so nice because you can send messages to where it came from. You don't have to like figure out where it actually came from. And then this client.user.name. So your client is your bot practically, which is what we've set up here. Client equals commands.bot. So client is your bot, and then we're saying client.user. So we're getting the user out of the client, which is going to return all the information on it, and then .name. So what your bot's called. So mine's called O2 Coding Bots. That's what it's going to say. If yours is called, I don't know, testbot, it'll say testbot. Okay, so we can run that by opening up our CMD in the correct directory. Also, I meant to say this. I don't have to save this because I believe it's in here. I have autosave on, which is a super nice feature. So you don't have to save anything. If you don't, you'll see a little dot up here. Make sure you do Control S. But I really recommend autosave. Saves a lot of hassle. So yeah, I'm in here, and like last episode, we'll do pi-3.8 bot.py. And if I haven't made any stupid mistakes, it should start. Yep, bot is connected to Discord, and bot is ready. Alright, let's open up Discord. And you see our bot is online, so we type our test. And yes, it has worked. So you'll see it'll send a message, whatever you put in. And yeah, so that is sending a message. But we're going to do some more stuff with it. One thing that will be useful in the future episodes, or even if you want to do it yourself, is you can add an alias to this command. Can't really spell it. It's kind of a tricky one, gotta say. But in here we can put aliases. So basically, aliases will allow you to run the command with another thing apart from test. We can make it like, testy. You could make it t. You can make as many as you want. So go back in here. I'm gonna make t, and then you can add more, but just like comma, and then more invert commas. And in here we'll put in, I don't know, testy. Okay. And now we just stop the bot. This is okay. Command T is not found just because we used the alias or the prefix, and it didn't know, so I'll just show the error. This doesn't actually break anything. So we can stop it. Easy way to do that is just press Control C twice, and then we'll try it again. Press the up arrow, or you can type it in again. But up arrow on your CMD will just resume the last thing you issued. Okay, we'll go back in here. I have 8 pings. That's just great. But yeah, now we can still do test. As you see, that'll work. We can also do T. and we can also do testy. So you can add as many aliases as you'd like. Okay, so now we're back. Let's start with our embed command. So we'll start another command with @client.command. We won't put an alias in for here, but you can obviously if you want, just the same as up here. Async def embed. We're gonna call this command embed. We're gonna pass in ctx, and we're gonna also pass in info for this one. Also, actually, sorry, we're also gonna do the list. So we're gonna add a star, just like that, and an info. Basically, what the star does is, so our command's gonna go like, let me just get in here. Command's gonna go like embed, and then we're gonna put some information in here to the bottle print, or say again, or say back to you if you know what I mean. But if we didn't have that star there, anything, if you put a space, anything after a space wouldn't get included. So that star will just make sure anything, if you have a space, it'll still work. So we want to put star info, and then at the end here, we're going to go equals none. And that basically means if they don't actually provide info, it won't crash or anything, it won't do anything, which is what we want. So embed, and like that. Next thing we want to do, so this is going to be defining our embed. Oops. Discord dot embed. That, and then we go title equals, we're going to call this embed. You can call it whatever you want. Make sure you put a comma there, otherwise it'll freak out. And we're going to put description, if I could type today. And we don't need to put that there, or we don't need to put any inverted commas there, because we're going to be putting info there, which is a variable, so you don't need to put inverted commas. I think that's the right term to use. Whatever. Anyway, make sure you put another comma there. And next we're going to do color. You can use both spellings. You can use the UK version, or you can use the American one. Thankfully, the developers of Discord.py are for, I think they're English, so I put both in the library, which is super nice. So color equals Discord dot color dot whatever. So blue. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna do color equals cgx dot author dot color. And basically whatever color the author's role is, it'll make it that color. So it's pretty cool. But I mean, you can set it to whatever you want. When I had it with the blue, just change that to whatever. Next, we're gonna add embed dot set underscore author. Obviously, all these are optional. I'm just gonna do these so you can see what you can actually do with embeds. Set author equals name equals ctx dot author dot display name. Oops, it's display underscore name. I'm just going to set like the author of the embed. You'll see how it's laid out in a minute. I'll show you. Once we have this typed down, and then we're going to put a comma. And we're going to do the icon underscore URL equals ctx author dot avatar underscore URL. As you can see how useful ctx can be, because you can do like, loads of stuff with it. Next, you want to go embed dot set underscore footer icon underscore URL equals client dot user dot avatar underscore URL. So this one's going to actually show the bot's icon or avatar, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to put the name, so text equals client dot user dot name, like what we did up here. And then we can do, there's going to be a lot of these. But let's say you don't have to add them all. Embed.timestamp. Now this is a cool one because this will actually update. Equals datetime dot datetime. I can't type. Dot UTC now. And parentheses like that. Parentheses are just like 2 brackets. Make sure as well when we do this, we need to go up here and import datetime like this. Because this is another library, but it's like installed already, so we don't have to worry about it. So yeah, that will do that. So basically, datetime will actually update. So after a few days, it'll actually go to the date instead of the time. So it's a Discord thing; it automatically updates. But yeah, you'll see in a few minutes what I'm talking about. Right, next, you can add a field with embed.add underscore field, but we're not going to do that for now. We might do it in a future episode. But yeah, we don't need it for the moment. Final embed.set will be embed.set underscore thumbnail, which be like a little picture. And we're going to do URL equals ctx.author avatar underscore URL. Obviously, you don't have to do this because we are doing this up here. I'm just showing you how to do it basically. Alright, so next we want to actually send it. So like up here, we're going to do await ctx.send. This time we're going to do embed equals embed. By the way, you can call this whatever you want. Make sure you just make sure that all these are the same, all these embeds here, and then make sure this is the same. Easiest thing to do is just call it embed. So then you can't really mess up. Right, so now we should be good to run it. We'll just stop here, and we'll run it. If we encounter any errors, doesn't look like a bot is ready. Okay, let's go back in here. So obviously we have our test command, should still work, and now we have our embed command. Embed, we'll see all this stuff. We can also do embed and then some information like, hello, my name is, bot. Why not? And you'll see it'll log them in here. So that's the benefit of using the star. It'll actually pick up everything after the first word. If we didn't have to start, it would just pick up hello, and then it wouldn't do anything else because of space. In general, space will move it on to the next parameter, which we don't have, so that's why we have space. Let me just walk through the layer here. Obviously, this is the color. Because my name is orange on my Discord server, it will be orange here. If I was a bot, it would be this color. That's the way it works. It's dynamic in that way. This is the author up here. So obviously, as you can see, we've set the author to be the author's. I just did not mean to do that. The author's avatar and their name. So that's what you can see here. This is the thumbnail here. You can actually open this if you want. But we've set that to be the author's avatar. I can't speak. As well. This is going to be our title, as you can see. That's what we set our title as. The description is info. So if we go back to Discord, you can see when we didn't provide it, it was just blank. But when we did, it put it in the description. That's the description there. Dang it. This is our footer down here. Sorry, I thought. This is our footer. So as you can see, we did the icon of the bot on this name. So that's why you can see O2 coding bot and its profile picture. And this is the daytime. So see, it says today at 9:02 p.m. Like tomorrow, it'll say yesterday at 9:02 p.m. And then after that, it'll say the date. So that's why it's dynamic like that, and that's why it's really nice because you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, I think that is it. For the second episode. I hope everyone has enjoyed it. So we did our test command. We started off commands, which is super nice. So you can mess around with that if you'd like. As many commands as you'd like. In the next episode, we're probably going to be looking at cogs, which means we can make more files and just link it here, so we don't end up having this file like a billion, lines long. But yeah, that'll be next episode. Hope everyone has enjoyed this episode of OT Coding. Make sure to like, subscribe. If any issues, join the Discord server or post them down below in the comment section, or any feedback, post down below. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the next episode. Bye!